Welcome to the top 10 list on SA Boxing Talk. Obviously, the last time I did this was sometime last year. It's time for an update on who is the current South African top 10. And this is for the end of 2018. This is our opinion. Of course, you're entitled to your own opinion to comment in the comment section. Before we hit the top 10, let's first mention the people that just missed out on the top 10. They're on the watch list for various reasons. First, obviously, is Tommy the Tommy Gun Oosthuizen. He has just come back. He won't crack the top 10 until he's more active and has fought a few more times. He obviously came off a layoff, so naturally can't put him in the top 10, but he's very talented. Next up, Lorato Lights Out Glamini. He took V12's number, and you know, he's someone to watch out for. 11 wins, 1 loss, got a very dangerous left hook. WBC International Champion, IBF All Africa Champion. Keep a watch out for Lorato Lights Out Glamini. And of course, overseas representing is DJ Creel. Always got to keep an eye on the youngster. He's always impressing, and hopefully he gets a fight there soon. It'll be nice to see him campaigning internationally. And then, of course, he made the top 10 list last time. His quality of opponents and, you know, just he is undefeated, but, you know, the quality of opponents that he's been facing, the opportunities he's been getting does not warrant top 10. That is Nomeva. So Ndongeni does not crack the top 10, but he is definitely a top 10 quality boxer, no doubt about that. It's just that the quality of opposition and just the way his career has been going lately, hopefully he gets that fight against Devin Haney and then that'll bring him back. But unfortunately cannot crack the top 10 with his latest resume. Okay, let's get straight into the top 10 now. Obviously revised, and at number 10 we got a guy that wasn't even on the watch list last time this year, is Ledumo Lamati. Now, he's a phenomenal talent. He's recently signed for El Siesta in the UK, and he's going to look to make South Africa proud. Very, very talented man. He obviously holds an IBF belt, not the world title, but just below that, the international title. And he's very impressive. I hope he gets the opportunities to prove himself overseas. Phenomenal boxer. He's obviously been touted to be a world champion, and we got no doubt about that here at SA Boxing Talk. At number 9 is Azinga Golden Boy Fuzile. Now, no one has even got to debate how talented Azinga is. Azinga is possibly the most talented boxer in South Africa. He's sitting at number 9. He's 12-0. He's still working his way up the ranks. On ability alone, he could be higher than that. Some people would even have him in the top 4, top 3. But the resume, now we're going back to resumes because the guys need to obviously have the names on their record, and you know, we can't just speak on ability alone, we got to speak about facts. And fact is, he's climbing the ranks. So number 9 for Azinga is really good. He's talented. He's in the IBF. He's number 7 at the moment. Who knows what could happen in the next year? Could he be having a crack at a world title? That's how good this guy is. So at number 9, Azinga Fuzile. At number 8, he appeared at number 10 last time on the list, is Kevin Two Guns Larina. Obviously, we know that he's been racking up the wins. He's an IBO world champion. He's doing everything he's had to do. He is fearless. He'll take on any fight, and we are proud to have him as number 8. Obviously, more big fights to come. Potentially that fight against Tommy Oosthuizen, if Oosthuizen gets past his rematch against Tabiso Mchunu. That's obviously another thing to be watching out for. Kevin Larina obviously campaigned also in Azerbaijan recently, winning that. But yep, Kevin Larina at number 8. At number 7, we have a guy that was previously at number 5, obviously inactivity killing as well, is Chris the Heat van Heerden. Now, Chris the Heat van Heerden obviously is representing overseas. He's representing South Africa in the United States, more specifically California. He is putting it on. He's winning fights. He's only lost really 1 fight in his career, and that's to the credible Errol Spence Jr., who no one has beaten. So it's not really a big shock. And we all believe in Chris, and he is appearing at number 7. Hopefully he gets some of the bigger names soon, gets to put his name out there, and if he gets a credible W behind him, he'll be advancing up that list. Number 6 on that list is the IBO welterweight champion of the world, Tulani, the Evolution Mbengi. It's not even debatable that he should be in this top 10 list. He is a hard-hitting welterweight. He is fighting top guys like Diego Gabriel Chavez. Now he's going to be stepping in the ring with a guy called Miguel Vasquez, who's obviously been rated. And, you know, what can you say about this guy? He's undefeated. He's got it all. All he needs to do is just keep winning. Hopefully he gets a United States of American television date. And, you know, who knows? The sky's the limit, you know. phenomenal talent. So I'm really looking forward to what he's got to bring. At number 5 on the list is Gideon Buthelezi. Now, last time he featured in and around this area as well. He's kept winning since then. The only thing is, can he step it up to WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO level? Because he's got the IBO belt, but he needs to prove himself in the bigger sanctioning bodies. He keeps winning, so you can't deny him a top 10 position. He's doing what his managers and promoters have been putting in. He's beating all the guys that they're putting in front of him. So you can't argue against him not being in the top 10. He's active, he's always fighting, he's always beating the guys unanimously. So can you argue against him being in the top 10? Absolutely not. However, do we want to see him against the other world champions? Absolutely yes. We want to test him. 21 wins, 5 losses. It's time to take him against one of the big boys. Hopefully they can force some sort of a mandatory. I'm not sure about the ratings with regards to Gideon Buthelezi, but hopefully he gets to fight some of these legitimate guys soon. At number 4, I said it before and I'll say it again, one of my favorite fighters to watch, Simpiwe Chain Reaction Konko. Now, he's a little guy and not a lot of people like to watch the little guys, but man, this guy puts on a show. He put on a hell of a show the first time on Supersport when he fought Heki Butler. Ever since he's fought Butler and he's moved to Colin Nathan's stable, the Hotbox Gym, he's been undefeated. So, and he's number 1 in the WBC. Can't wait to see what the future holds for Chain Reaction. Now, the top 3. Okay, now this is where it always gets debatable in South Africa. The top 3. And last time, and I'll give you my top 3 last time. Last time it was Maruti Mthalane number 1, Zolani Tete number 2, and Heki Butler number 3. There's been a reshuffle of events. Obviously, a lot can happen in a year, and a lot has changed in a year. So we're going to change it up now, and it's obviously open for debate, so I'm willing to hear what people got to say. In number 3 now, from number 1, he's moved to number 3, not because of his own fault. He's done everything right. He's won the IBF World Championship. He's just, the other 2 boxers' achievements have succeeded his own, is Maruti Mthalane. Phenomenal boxer. Probably, if not on ability alone, the best boxer in South Africa. He falls in at number 3 now. He is the IBF World Champion. He beat a very, very good Muhammad Wasim. Wasim, only 8-0, but trust me, no regular 8-0 is Muhammad Wasim. And Maruti Mthalane went all the way to Malaysia, staked his claim, and took that IBF World title. It was a very close fight, especially towards the end. But the fact is he did the job, and we are looking forward to his next contest. At number 2, and remaining at number 2, is Zolani Tete. And Zolani Tete is, well, everyone knows he's promoted by Frank Warren. He's just winning, winning, winning. He recently went to Russia, the World Boxing Series quarterfinal, and he did a great job there, beating Aloyan. And although it was a close fight, the fact is he's progressed to the semifinals. He'll be fighting Nonito Donier, and everyone's looking forward to that fight. Tete time. The guy, well, let's see if he can stop Donier. Donier is not easy at bantamweight division. Maybe in the featherweight division it was an easier fight, but the man is a bantamweight, and Zolani Tete's got a hard time. Tete is the WBO world champion. He's a very credible champion. Also, again, the debate is that he could be number 1 as well. You know, Maruti, him, could be number 1. So, yeah, he's sitting at number 2 on my list. At number 1. And obviously due to events and just the emotion behind the event that happened in Japan, is Heki the Executioner Butler, WBA, IBF, and Ring Magazine light flyweight champion of the world. He went against all odds to Japan, beat the Ring Magazine champion in his own backyard on a unanimous decision. It wasn't an easy fight at all. And the reason why he deserves the number 1 spot is because he went there, but he didn't just like get a lucky knockout or, you know, and so forth. He went there and he beat the guy over 12 rounds to a unanimous decision in his backyard. He didn't get a lucky knockout and shock the world and, you know, go to someone's backyard and do that and then go ahead and lose the next, you know, fight like that. He legitimately went to someone's backyard, comprehensively beat them over 12 rounds, and that is impressive. That was enough to warrant a Ring Magazine, a WBA, and IBF Performance of the Year, and that's exactly why he's gone back to number 1. He's always had that ability up there with Maruti Mthalane and Zolani Tete, but Heki Butler takes the new first spot on the list. thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I've really enjoyed making this video for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. And also, I want to hear your opinion, and I want your top 10 list as well. You can leave it in the comment section, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We're on all 4 platforms. Please leave it there. Thank you very much. Alright, cheers.